Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday. It is May 4th, 2023. Finally, we had 3 straight days, ridiculous winds where, I literally could not be out here to show you guys anything. And really just the wind was blowing so hard, and it was raining, and it was it was cold. Like right now it's only like 44 degrees. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. This will be the 7 o'clock video today that you'll see this video going up. But it's beautiful so far. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, which will be nice. I was going to show you here. Randy called me, and I've been wondering where this has been because I had ordered it and it hadn't gotten here yet. But it had. It is electric netting. This is going to be for the bees, to try to keep the bees safe. It's 186 feet, and so it's got solar operated electric fence, and so that's what we got going there. And so I'm gonna, probably not this morning, but I'm gonna try to get this up over the next couple of days. Get that set up and get that all done, and I'll show you that when I do that, and get that squared away for the bees so that they are protected. And that's what we want to make sure, that they are safe, and that's why we got that. But so the electric fence is here, which I'm excited about because I wanted, like I said, I wanted to make sure that the bees are squared away. I know Sandy had asked how her tent was holding up. So we're going to walk over here real quick. The boys' tent, a little saggy in a couple spots. I have to go over and check that. But you can see Sandra. She put new guy wires on this part corner over here. Looks great. Held up really, really well. And I'm telling you, folks, we had some serious, crazy winds the last 3 days. And so it has... the weather just has not been pleasant. I was like, come on now, this is May. This is not how things are supposed to go. Tonight's supposed to be another cool night. It's supposed to get down to about 37. And then from that point on, the weather's going to be nicer. So definitely looking forward to dealing with some nicer weather. I do need to get out here, and you can see that the grass is starting to get up there again a little bit. Not terrible yet, obviously, but within the next several days, I will definitely be out on the lawnmower once again. Maybe I'll record some of that for you because I know how much you all enjoy it, that I cut the grass. And then everybody can tell me how I need a tractor and, need a bigger lawnmower and all that good stuff. So let's go take a look at the onions and see how they're doing this morning. But no, I'll tell you what, just it's weird. Your mood, your mindset, all changes when the weather's nicer. Oh yeah, these are really coming up good. Look at that. Yeah, the onions are looking good. Looking good. Everything's coming up very, very nicely. So that is a good thing. And the tomatoes have taken a little bit of a beating over here. I'll show you that. That one cold snap we had, I put 5-gallon buckets over the top of them. I'm going to show you what else I plan on doing here now that we're, within the next few days, now that the weather's going to be a little bit more conducive to getting anything done. The tops, some of them held up pretty decently, but a lot of the tops of the tomato plants did not do well. But like that one's doing pretty decent. So a lot of these they should be okay. It is what it is, right? Cold weather, what are you going to do? Again, just for those of you, I did not buy the plants that big. Buzz had grown them from seed. He brought them at the last get-together. I got them in the ground, obviously early. But I figured they were here. I might as well get them planted. And, me, Roy, and Dave we're working on transferring the dirt over into this area and setting up this little garden area here. I'm going to still utilize this for something. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet, but I will put something in that area. It's kind of ends up being a staging area, I guess. Let me walk over here. So what I'm going to do actually over here, this is the topsoil, okay, when Matt flattened out this area for me. He made a big old pile of the topsoil over here. So that's the soil we were using. What I think I'm going to end up doing with that topsoil, I'm going to pull some of that out, put it back here, and I'm going to put potatoes right back here. And in that way, I'm really close to the topsoil, so when I have to mound them up as they continue to grow, I can just utilize that dirt from this area right here. And that's going to be, obviously that'll be right out of the way. It'll get plenty of sunshine from there, and so that, even with the trees, it'll get a good amount of sunshine in that area. So, but yeah, so like I said, just kind of trying to regroup, get my brain back into getting things done mode. When the weather's like it was the last couple days, honestly, it's depressing. It is just unmotivating. And when it's that cool, especially this time of year, and especially after we'd had some nice weather, and I had been getting outside and, you know, getting some sunshine and taking care of what I needed to take care of, it's just like it will drain you in a heartbeat. So, you know, I want to get back to getting things going, and so I'm looking forward to that, and we're going to go from there. So, anyway, so that's where we're at. And there's Miss Hella. What are you doing, baby? Oh my God, guys, you should have seen her yesterday. I thought she had hurt herself. So she had come out here, and she was running around like a lunatic like she likes to do. And like right here in this area right here, she comes around the corner. She lost her balance. I mean, just flopping, like just rolling. And I was like, oh my God. She popped up, and I'm like, come here, girl, are you okay? And she was, but I mean, she just, she got away from herself. I think it was just the grass was wet, and so, but yeah, I try to get her out, get her some running in, get a good walk in for her, because she needs that exercise. Because I mean, literally, if I stay in the camper all day, she will stay in the camper with me all day. No complaints. She's just happy to be hanging out with me, which is always a nice thing. She's a great companion. So, anyway, onions are looking good, so that's a good thing. Tomatoes will recover. I'm not worried about that. They, you know, a couple of them look better than others. Some of them look worse than others. So, you know, doesn't mean I can't plant more, right? So that's how that works. But, yeah, plenty to do. A lot of things, you know, with the weather now. Hopefully, this is day one of it getting better. And we have more rain in the forecast as well, but that's okay. There's other things that we can do as well. But we're just going to get rocking on things and get things squared away and kind of go from there. And I'm excited for this year, guys. I really am. We got a lot of things we're going to do. A lot of progress is going to be made. You know, just getting the bees is one step of the process. And, you know, like when I had stopped and spoke with a lady from the bee place yesterday. And, you know, we were talking, and she was saying that, you know, I might get some honey this year, but most likely not, because the bees really got to build that hive up. She said, but next year, she said, you know, you'll do really, really good. She goes, you'll do really well. So I will, you know, keep an eye on the bees. I will make sure. I just drove past there when I went to have to go get the electric fencing, and the jar is mostly full. So I will obviously check that later today and see where they're at, because it's going to be a nicer day. I anticipate them being more active. Not sure they'll go through that whole jar today, but we will see. I got another jar ready to go, so you know, we'll just kind of go from there. But Just beautiful. The sun feels amazing. It's going to warm up rather quickly, which is good. And like I said, 60s may not seem like it's great, but it's sure better than 40s. So, anyway, guys, really excited about this year. I really am. Everything that we have planned. I can't wait for the pavilion to come together. And so we'll see what kind of progress we can make here in a couple weeks when everybody comes down. I think we can really make some decent headway on that. And so that'll be a good thing. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope to have a good day myself. I got some things that I got to take care of. But other than that, we will just continue to drive on. All right, I hope you're safe. Remember, guys, we're all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goal is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Have a great day. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.